Hello, Alan Mish here with a No Sweat Speaking video tip about learning how to think funny. If you want to be an effective speaker, you need to sprinkle humor throughout your presentations. This becomes easy when you learn how to think funny. Practice developing a humor consciousness, the ability to see the humorous side of everything. How do you do this? Several ways. Watch and listen to humorous TV programs and movies. Visit the library. Take out video and audio programs of comedians. Listen to them. If you hear a joke or story you like, write it down. Learn it and practice it. Read humor books, lots of them. Any books you can get by Larry Wilde will enhance your ability to use humor. He's written more humor books than anyone. Alan Kaufman and I own about 60 of his books. Look him up in the library. Unfortunately, many of his books are out of print, so you may want to look in stores that sell used books. Develop your own humor library on different subjects. Practice telling jokes and stories to your friends, coworkers, and relatives. If they laugh, then you're on track. As you begin to think funny, personalize your stories and jokes. For example, instead of starting your story with, "This guy says to another guy," you could say, "My cousin Louie said to me." Incorporate your humor into your presentations, one joke or story at a time. We've all had funny experiences, right? So search your memory for humorous recollections. Use them in your presentations to support your ideas. As an example, recently my daughter Melissa got married. In my Father of the Bride speech, I used an anecdote to make a humorous point. I said, "As I walked down the aisle, waves of memories flooded my mind." I'll share one with you, how it all started. On April 10th, 1985, I received a gift from God, my brown-eyed, curly-headed cutie pie Melissa. When I cut her umbilical cord, Melissa smiled, then stuck her tongue out at me. That was my first clue about what was in store for me. I'll just say that Melissa has always marched to the beat of her own drum. Because I trained myself to think funny, I related a funny side of a birth event to make my point and spice up my speech. So learn to think funny, listen to funny programs, read funny books, practice telling jokes and funny stories, and recall humorous events in your life. Then integrate them into your presentations, little by little. When you do, you'll become a more effective speaker. I'm Alan Mish. Until next time, remember, your next presentation does not have to make you sweat.